There is no escape.
Were attacked by a Ukrainian FPV drone in a wooded area. Look at the speed of the
Holy
attack.
shit, there's so many of
The soldier
them.
manages to escape the maneuvers several times, but still cannot escape being the drone's target.
Bloop.
The other soldier who fled was quickly located. Although the soldier used trees as defense against the drone, they were useless against the highly experienced drone operator.
Right.
In the same region, namely the Donetsk region, drones belonging to the Signum Battalion continued their attacks
Man, Signum Battalion's been kicking ass.
against Russian forces.
Over the hill. Bloop.
You can see how defenseless the soldiers are against the drones.
That was a fat
right?
boy.
Drones have truly become the most dangerous weapon on the front lines. Did you notice the soldier standing behind the tree?
We have
The
not.
soldier is standing motionless and thinks he is hidden from the drone.
Oh,
But this is a big mistake.
my God,
This
look how
time,
many
a
there
soldier
were.
traveling by vehicle is the target. The unmanned aerial vehicle reaches the target with
Zhigul.
a very fast attack.
That's Zhigul for you guys. If you guys didn't know, that's the name of this car, even though it's... This one's like the Mad Max mod on. Bloop.
Look at the soldier. Sitting alone on the train tracks, the
Oh
soldier
my
decides
God.
not to do anything against the drone approaching for an attack. But it's not just this soldier. Other soldiers are exhibiting the
Wow.
same behavior. Look at the soldiers on the front line. They choose to remain motionless or not to respond to attacks. Is this helplessness? Or is it the result?
I'm sorry. It's not funny. But this guy, he already knows. Like the other guys are running. They think they still have a chance. This guy knew. He knew as soon as he heard that drone. He prepared himself to get boned.
Is this helplessness?
Come on, maybe. Let me help you.
Or is it the result of training that teaches them what to do when confronted by drones? The Russian army's newly recruited or poorly trained personnel do not know how to respond to drone attacks.
Right.
In your opinion, is a soldier's worst nightmare
Oh my
seeing
God,
another
there's
soldier like
barbed
himself,
wire.
or these cold
Bloop.
mechanical drones that he cannot escape no matter what he does? A large military group was traveling by vehicle when they suddenly encountered
yeah,
an attack
I saw this
by
one.
an unmanned aerial
Oh my
vehicle.
God.
They immediately got out of the vehicle and fled. However, not all of them managed to escape in time.
Nah.
Another military vehicle. This time, the military vehicle moving at night was detected
Oh, he saw it.
thanks to thermal cameras. The soldier in the vehicle
Oh. Some take it up the ass. Some like it. Some like face shots.
immediately jumped out, but the soldier who jumped became the drone's target.
That's crazy.
The drone is lying in wait. This is a road frequently used by Russian soldiers. Here comes a Russian military vehicle, and the drone quickly launches its attack.
Good morning, comrades.
We just watched soldiers freeze in place, unable to do anything. Now you see those trying to cling to life with their rifles.
My God.
Unfortunately, the outcome rarely changes. An FPV drone makes its final dive at speeds of 150 to 160 kilometers.
Did you guys hear that? Over 100 kilometers an hour. That's how fast those drones are. 80 miles, 100 miles. How do you compete with that? How do you evade that kind of a speed? And it's so tiny. You can't.
per hour. This means a soldier has only 1 or 2 seconds to aim at the drone,
2 seconds.
pull the trigger, and hit the target. Did you notice if you looked closely? Ukrainian drone operators don't fly directly at soldiers. Instead, they zigzag until the last moment or approach from the soldier's blind spot.
Huh.
While the Russian soldier fires at the target in front of him, the drone can suddenly change.
Do you want to see the uncensored version of this video with no blurs and no cuts? Head over to olegreacts.net. The link is in the video description. Check it out and enjoy the real experience.
Direction
Wow.
and dive into the shelter or behind the soldier. The greatest trauma for responding soldiers is when the drone continues to explode
That's so fast.
even after they think they have hit it. Sometimes, even if the bullet hits the propeller, the drone's momentum is enough to carry it to its target. This situation fuels a feeling among Russian infantrymen that no matter what you do, there is no escape.
And that's what happens.
Soldiers are now positioned in forested areas, using trees as cover. But this is a rather ineffective defense against highly maneuverable drones.
Wow.
There are soldiers who try to use trees as natural camouflage.
It's not moving. It don't matter, buddy.
Some soldiers have nowhere to hide. An FPV drone is following a Russian military vehicle. The military vehicle.
Looks like he they're losing some shit from there. The back of the truck. I gotta see that again.
Drone
Look at this
is
shit.
following a Russian military vehicle.
Shit start falling
The
from the
military
behind.
vehicle, which is trying to lose its trail by entering the city in the Zaporizhzhia region, is being followed for a while.
Wow.
However, in such places where the drone can move very
Bloop.
easily, escaping from the drone is almost impossible.
Right.
In this attack, you witness a Russian soldier's struggle against a drone. The location is the Pokrovsk region, completely open terrain. The Russian soldier is being pursued by a Ukrainian FPV drone. Look at the helplessness of the situation. The soldier has nowhere to run. At
Crazy.
first, he is seen firing his weapon at the drone, but none of the bullets
It's almost like these FPV pilots are just playing with them. You know what I mean? They're just messing with them almost.
hit their mark. So he throws
They're like having fun with their prey. That's what it is.
his weapon at the drone as a last resort. The Ukrainian FPV drone operator is determined not to let the Russian soldier escape.
Oh. See, he could have executed him there, but he didn't do it.
The chase is taking quite a long time. What
That's
would you
how I
do
feel.
if you were in this situation? Could the soldier have escaped if he had a shotgun? This struggle between the drone and the soldier is proof that all modern warfare tactics have changed.
Crazy.
The soldier, now completely exhausted from trying to escape, became the drone's target. Watch this attack carefully.
Wow.
An FPV drone searching for any target in wooded areas.
I don't know how you can
spotted
see
a
anything.
soldier among the bushes just in time. He was actually hiding in a pretty good spot. A place where the drone could hardly get through, with trees and bushes. But the small drone still managed to reach the soldier. This attack clearly shows how difficult the situation is for soldiers on the front lines.
Yeah.
Another
that's wild.
soldier who was actually very well hidden was discovered. But for the soldier whose body remained outside, this concealment did not last long.
Damn. You can see the Russian
There is
flag
no safe zone where you can truly hide from
right
drones.
there.
This Ukrainian soldier accomplished a difficult task.
Oh yeah.
As the drone approached to
We've
attack
seen
him,
this one.
he managed to shoot it down with his weapon. This soldier was trying to camouflage himself by lying motionless on the ground, but he did not manage to hide as he had planned.
Crazy. Not a very good camouflage when you look freaking.
Look closely at this soldier. He is under drone attack and is firing repeatedly at the drone. Despite being quite close to it, he still couldn't hit the drone. This time, the target is a Russian soldier using
Oh
an
my
ATV
God.
on the front line. He knows the drone is after him and is moving quite fast over the rough terrain. Just as he was about to jump over a bump with his vehicle,
Yeah.
he became the drone's target.
We've seen this one.
You are seeing the new tactic developed
Ooh.
by Ukrainian forces to shoot down Russian drones. A stick and a rope attached to the front of the drone. They approach Russian drones with this, causing their propellers to get tangled in the ropes. Previously,
That's
for one
crazy.
FPV drone to shoot down another FPV drone, it had to collide directly with it and destroy itself in the process.
Not anymore. That saves the drone. That's so smart.
Russian forces are now attempting to conduct their logistical shipments at the front under the cover of night. They believe this will result in fewer drone attacks. However, you can see the attacks. Even in the evening darkness, Ukrainian drones are pursuing the vehicles. So,
Crazy.
how do Ukrainian drones find these vehicles so easily in pitch darkness?
That I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm yawning so much today.
The answer: thermal vision and infrared sensors. Vehicles camouflaged by tree branches or nets during the day glow like torches in pitch darkness at night
Crazy.
due to the heat emitted by their engines. Russian trucks and armored vehicles leave a thermal signature in the cold night air.
Bloop.
For Ukrainian operators, hitting these vehicles has become an easier target practice than during the day.
I wonder how cheap they are in those thermal cameras now.
Here, a rescue operation is underway. But what is being rescued is a drone.
By another drone.
Unmanned aerial vehicle is being sent to retrieve this drone that has crashed on the front
That rope is swinging so far back
line.
and forth.
The drone
Hey!
operator trying to lift the drone with the rope attached to it just can't manage it. The reason is that the drone is frozen. Yes, you heard right. The front line is that cold. The drone couldn't be moved because it froze to the ground.
Jesus.
The freezing temperatures below zero in the winter of 2026 not only drain lithium batteries, but physically seal their bodies into the ground. No matter how hard the operator tries, they cannot break the tremendous adhesive effect created by the ice and frozen mud. Ukrainian forces launched a major operation, attacking numerous positions belonging to Russian units in the Kherson region. As this is the southernmost part of the front, it has not yet been affected by snow.
Huh.
Before Ukrainian infantry advances, the sky is filled with hundreds of hunter drones.
Donatello and Michelangelo. Splinter lives in that one. Going hunting for Ninja Turtles.
The trenches dug by Russian soldiers over months, the concrete shelters they hide in, and the camouflage shelters they use are being identified one by one. For Russia, the concept of a safe zone has now completely
Doesn't exist,
disappeared.
yeah.
Reconnaissance drones scan the area from above and mark the location of each Russian soldier. Immediately afterwards, kamikaze drones dive into these points like guided missiles. In just the past 7 days, the Ukrainian front line has witnessed one of the most intense armored vehicle battles in modern warfare history.
Wow, let's see it.
Hundreds of Russian military vehicles were destroyed on the Donetsk, Pokrovsk, Lyman, and Sumy fronts.
Hundreds in just a week.
Simultaneous, uninterrupted drone attacks launched across 4 different regions completely paralyzed Russian defense systems.
Great.
In particular, cross-border operations along the Sumy front and strategic pressure south of Donetsk left Russian commanders unsure of where to close the gaps. Drones are being used so intensively that the moment Russia sends reinforcements to an area, the vehicles on the road collide with Ukraine's drone wall before they even reach the front line. This week, every image we see shows the same reality. Tanks worth millions of dollars are nothing more than moving targets against kamikaze drones costing a few $1,000s. Can an army that loses hundreds of vehicles a week win a modern war with only infantry?
No. Another great video by State24. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Підпишіться безкоштовно, subscribe. It's free. And like the video. Thank you.